Alright, back with another video. It's Other Yellow Hat Guy. Or I should say, Other Yellow Hat Guy here, back with another video. I was making a video about PS5, if you watched that. And sorry about how it ended kind of abruptly. I got a phone call, and that never happens when I make these videos. But somebody called, and it interrupted that whole recording because I'm recording it on my crappy phone. But basically what I was trying to say at the end of that video was it's going to have built-in VR support with the PS5, supposedly. That said, I was looking over here to my left because I was looking at my original PlayStation, which I have two of. Now, I got both of these things very cheap. Now, I mean, why is he talking about something that's super old? Well, I'm talking about it for two reasons. This scratched up, beat up PlayStation I got at like a Goodwill was like maybe $5. Didn't think it worked. Don't really care if it does or doesn't. I think it had a game in there, not the one that's in there, but it did have a game in it. I figured, why the heck not, for nostalgia. But you'll notice that on the back of this, I got one of those rare ones that have the parallel port. I didn't know anything about why that's special. Someone told me it was, and for $5, why not? Now, there's different models, again, like you heard me talk about in that PS5 rumors video. Sony's always coming out with different models. I mean, there's this PlayStation 1, which later was called PSX. Why? Because you eventually got a PS1, right? And this essentially was almost portable. I mean, you still had to power it up, but you didn't need a TV screen. And I enjoyed dabbling with that from time to time, but I still, like many of you, prefer playing games on the big screen. So anyway, this little thing here is something that interests me because, well, it was, you can see on the back, shout out to Lost Ark. This was like $3. And what it is it's a Gamars. Yeah, Gamars, not gamers. I'm not saying Mars is gay. Gamars. It's some kind of electronic thing that allows you to play VCDs, video CDs. This was at a time before DVDs. And some of you don't even, excuse me, I'm trying to connect this thing back together. Essentially, it just clips on the back here. A time before DVDs where CDs were still the dominant thing. And people wanted to watch movies in addition to listening to CDs, listening to music. They wanted to watch movies on a console. So, to answer that, this company made this movie card thing, and I haven't tested it out yet, to be honest. I've seen another video where, depending on which model of the Gamars you have, if you have a newer one, it'll show up in English. I'm afraid mine is older, and it'll show up in Chinese or something like that, because it looks very bootleg. But the cool thing about it is it's got the composite ports on the back. So you could plug in some other kind of device that used that in the back here. And I don't know if you were old school and wanted to hook up a DVD or VCR. I'm sorry, you wouldn't have a DVD player back then, but a VCR or something like that to record your gameplay footage, you probably could using this. If you have one of those light guns, you could probably use that as well. I was about to stop the video because I didn't realize I was recording. But anyway, silliness aside, that's what this would be used for. The other thing you could use it for is like a gameshark function, because on the side here, it's got VCD, but it also has what says game. So for the game, and I know the newer ones say password, the game would be used to, I guess, use as a gameshark. And what I was actually looking for was a way to play backups on a PlayStation. Sorry, Sony. I know you guys don't like me anyway. But that's what people would use this for back in the day. I haven't tested this out. I don't think I have any VCDs, but I think you can make them now. You know, you could burn just a video on a CDR and get it to play. using this. So that's a neat thing. I may make a follow-up if you guys want to test it out, see what it looks like. I'm going to test it out after this video sometime and see what it can do. But I thought it was neat because I saw the Gameshark video that somebody put up, or a Gameshark video, saying, hey, you can use a Gameshark that's got, you know, it only works for the parallel one, the one that has a parallel port. And you could essentially play backups that way. You go looking for those Gamesharks online, and those things are like $20 or more. That's at the cheapest. And I was getting ready to buy one, not realizing I had something equivalent to it already. Now, from what I understand, you would have to have a real game in here, and you'd have to push down on this. You'd have to have something pushing down on this. I think there's a spring somewhere. But anyway, a real game in there, and then once it loads up, you would pop the real game out, put in your backup, and it would essentially read that disc for you. So I think that's neat. I'm going to check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Do you have one of these? What model is yours? Does it work? Is there something I'm missing? Let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again to all my Patreons for being patient with me. See you guys in the next video.